R&B sensation Jesse Powell dead at 51. Popular 90s R&B crooner Jesse Powell has died in his home in Los Angeles, this according to his family. His sister Tamara broke the sad news Tuesday night on Instagram but did not reveal a cause of death. She wrote, "It is with a heavy heart that we announce the passing of our beloved son, brother, and uncle Jesse Powell. Jesse loved music and he especially loved his fans who supported him throughout his career. We want you to all know that you meant the world to him." Tamara asked for privacy so her family could grieve and celebrate her brother's life. Born in Gary, Indiana, Jesse got his first break in his early 20s after a music producer saw him performing at a local talent show. He was signed to a record label and released his first album in 1996. Throughout the mid-late 90s, Jesse enjoyed some moderate success, but he really hit his stride with the release of his 1998 song You, which rocketed to number 2 on the Billboard R&B charts. His second album, Bout It, was certified gold after it shot to number 15 on the charts. Jesse also won a high praise for his 4-octave vocal range. He retired after his fourth record release in 2003. Jesse was 51 at the time he died. Now, let's jump into his biography. He was born in September 12, 1971 and died September 13, 2022. He was an American R&B, a soul singer-songwriter discovered by Louis Silla Jr. Powell was best known for his hit You, which peaked at number 2 R&B and number 10 on the Billboard of Hot 100. Powell released 4 albums and was the older brother of fellow contemporary R&B singers Trina and Tamara. Powell was credited with a 4-octave vocal range. He was a Grammy nominee. Powell was born in Gary, Indiana, as we said earlier, and raised with his siblings Trina and Tamara and Jacob. The family performed in local talent shows, and in 1993, he attracted the attention of producer Carl Rowland in Kansas City. Following an artist showcase, Louis Silla signed him to his Silla's Records imprint. 3 years later, he completed work on his debut album. His first single, All I Need, was written by Powell, Sam Salter, and Lonnie Stewart and was released in March 1996. It received moderate airplay on bed and urban stations, peaking at number 32 on Billboard R&B charts. His self-titled album was released on March 12, 1996, opening at number 35 on the Billboard R&B and number 32 on Heatseekers charts. A second single, a remake of the classic Gloria, followed later that year and garnered Powell another charting single, number 51 R&B. Powell then began work on his second album, debuting the lead single I Wasn't With It in 1998, which became his first single to chart on the Billboard Hot 100, number 85 USA, number 25 R&B. Bolstered by the success of the single, his sophomore album, Bout It, was released on September 8, 1998, opening at number 1 on the Billboard Hot Seekers chart for artists who have yet to crack the top 100 on the Billboard 2000, on the Billboard 200. The album experienced moderate sales at first until the release of the set's second single, You, was originally included on Powell's self-titled debut. However, it proved to be a favorite and was included on his Bout It album and released as second single in February 1999. It became his biggest and signature hit, peaking at number 2 on the Billboard R&B chart, number 10 on the Billboard Hot 100, making his first top 10 hit. Sales of his second album gained steadily, and it was eventually certified gold by the RIAA, peaking at number 15 on R&B and number 63 on the Billboard 200, moving him out of the Heatseekers chart as an artist. A third single, Bout It, followed later that year, in addition to work on his third album. Following Silla's record merged into MCA Records, Powell's first release on the label was the single If I in 2000, which peaked at number 58 on the R&B chart. His third studio album, JP, was released on March 27, 2001, opening at number 18 19 R&B and number 71 on Billboard 200. A second single, Something in the Past, number 67 R&B, followed in addition to Powell doing some promotion for the release. In 2002, he left the label and signed with the RIAA Records. His fourth studio album, Jesse, was released on October 14, 2003 and was supported by the singles By the Way, number 99 R&B, and Touching It Tonight, peaking at number 85 on the Billboard R&B chart. The album served as his last release before his retirement from the music industry. Powell died at his Los Angeles home on September 13, 2022 at the age of 51 from a cardiac arrest. Now, this is not a defamation. There might be a lot of rumors popping up on the internet as always about the real cause behind Mr. Powell's death. We are here to inform to you that according to sources that we have gathered, he died from a cardiac arrest. More to that, we are not able to say.